to this series on Birkat HaMazon. Over the next several videos, we're going to take a look at the different aspects of Birkat HaMazon in order to gain a deeper meaning and understanding and to gain a greater experience of Birkat HaMazon. So in this video, we're going to discuss the question, why is there a need for Birkat HaMazon? Now, many people assume that Birkat HaMazon is like a thank you card to thank God for the food that we just ate. But Birkat HaMazon has a much deeper meaning than that. Because Birkat HaMazon is the only bracha which the Torah commands. So if the Torah is commanding this specific bracha, there must be a special significance to it. And this significance is expressed by the Midrash, which tells a story about Eliezer ben Hyrcanus. When Eliezer ben Hyrcanus was 22 years old, he decided he wanted to learn Torah. So he went to Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai to learn Torah. And the first three things that Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai taught him were Kriyat Shema, Tefillah, and Birkat HaMazon. Now I think we're all familiar with the significance of Kriyat Shema and Tefillah, but the fact that Birkat HaMazon is grouped with those two attests to the fact that Birkat HaMazon is significant and integral to the basic Jewish education. So therefore it's important for us to understand the deeper meaning of the mitzvah and not just to say it, but to really experience the meaning behind the mitzvah. So in order to do that, let's take a look at the psukim that Birkat HaMazon is learned from. So in Parshat Ekev, in Sefer Dvarim, in Perek Chet, Pasuk Vav, the Torah says, V'shamarta mitzvot Adonai Elohecha l'lecha b'drachav u'lirah oto. God is telling us to keep the mitzvot and to fear God. Ki Adonai Elohecha mevi'acha el eretz tova, eretz nachlei mayim, ayonot u'tomot, yotzim b'bika u'vahar. Eretz chita u'saura, v'gefen u'teinav v'rimon, eretz eshemen u'dvash. God is saying that He's bringing us to a land, or Moshe is telling us that God is bringing us to a land filled with springs and rivers and the Shivat Aminim, a plentiful land. And v'yachalta v'savata uveirachta Adonai Elohecha al ha'aretz hatova asher natan lach. And we will eat and will be satiated on the land, and we will bless God for the land which we received. However, Hishamer lecha, pen tishkach et Adonai Elohecha, levilti shamor mitzvotav v'mishpatav v'chukotav asher anochi metzavacha hayom. Moshe is warning us that, we are forewarned from forgetting God. What might happen? One might farm and then harvest the fruits, and he might think, I worked so hard, and I was the reason that these fruits grew. There's a danger to being in a plentiful land, in a land full of milk and honey, that we might get full, that we might forget what we're supposed to be doing. That is the purpose of Birkat HaMazon, in order to remind us where we're getting our produce. Every time the Torah says v'yachalta v'savata, it warns us immediately afterwards. After we know that we're going to be satiated, we're warned against forgetting God. Right? Even a farmer who worked and toiled for his land might forget where his food comes from. So writing a thank you letter isn't just for the person who's receiving the letter, it's for the person writing it. So they don't forget where they got their gift and that they should be continuously thankful. So we can eat our cake and thank God too. In our next video, we're going to discuss the different things we thank God for specifically in Birkat HaMazon.